Hey guys, what's up? Rob Mods here. I'm back from my weekend away. Caught lots of fish, went boating, hanging out with the fam, and it was real good. Good to be back home, but back to the grind. But anyway, today just hanging out. I haven't actually gone up any net worth for 2 or 3 days because I don't have too much internet out there, and it's just good to kind of be off of the phone and the laptop, and it feels nice to be out in nature again. So just kind of wanting to hang out, catch up, and play a little bit. I know I've gone down a bit in rankings and just getting rolling. So over the weekend I crafted every once in a while, just when I logged in for a few minutes, craft and get off. I have my bins to the point that I can do 12 items at a time, so even if I haven't been on for a couple hours or whatever, I just log in, craft 12 items, log off, try again in a couple hours. Not a big deal. I think I had close to 400 tier 9 items crafted by the end of the weekend. And so basically I just enchanted all of those, plus bought a few hundred more, and now I'm just ripping through them. And this is the first time that I actually am sitting here with max energy after those crazy videos of finally finishing that. So it feels good, and we're just hanging out, one-shotting everything. It feels pretty good so far. It's weird not crafting at the same time. Like, these are rolling because I started them together, but after that, I have no bins out at all, so it's gonna be weird, like, not making money. But this feels good. Net worth goes up faster. All my racks are max, and this way too, like, even with current market prices, like when I buy an item to sell it here, it's like I'm making 100k. I guess I can do this. I'm making 100k, and then enchants aren't expensive right now, so I'm still making money, and I don't have to spend any money on fodder. Like, before, I had a ton of tier 6s and a few tier 7s in my shop just so that I could be discounting them, but now I don't need to, so that saves me money. And I'm still making probably 50k per item that I'm selling, so it's not like I'm not making anything, but I'm not, making as much as I would be if I'm crafting. I've kind of been debating what I should be doing, because if I still keep like 10 bins out, one of each, 10 bins out, then I can still be crafting like basically at full speed, and then I have like 7,000 energy or so instead. So all I have to do is discount a tier 6. I don't know. It might be better and be making more money, and it doesn't matter. Like, the only difference really is that I'm making more money by crafting, but this is costing me a bit more money and might be a little bit slower because I have to be discounting items in order to surcharge rather than just one-shotting everything. So I don't really know what's faster. I'd love to hear your opinion on what you would do or what you prefer. I guess crafting is probably making more money, but have to be paying a lot more attention, so it's not as passive. This isn't passive either, but I'm making more. And net worth is like slightly slower. Like, this is obviously, no matter what, going to be the fastest way to make net worth. Like, I would be able to go through all these items. I've got probably 400 or something. It'd probably take me like 2 hours ish to finish them all, like to sell through all of them. So I could just go buy like another 400 or 500, 600 items and go through those, which, if I'm making 50k, 200 items makes me, that's not bad, 10 mil. It's actually not horrible. All these thoughts are probably so disconnected, and you're just confused, and I'm not actually clarifying anything. I'm just talking and thinking and playing. I don't know. Tell me what you would do. Do you think having 8100 energy, ripping through net worth, still making a bit of money, makes more sense for me? Or should I be crafting all at the same time, discounting tier 6 or tier 7 still selling at, really quickly. What would you do? What's your thought? Love to hear it. I mean, honestly, right now we have top quality event, so I should absolutely be crafting, but I'm just really enjoying this because I've never got to do it before, so it's just really fun. Like with max energy. So it's just new to me, so it's enjoyable, but probably at some point I won't do this unless there's like a certain event on that it makes sense for me to do it differently. I don't know. Not sure. Okay, so this weekend we were out at a friend's lake house, and one of the mornings I got up really early and jumped in a kayak, and I was kind of trolling behind the kayak going down the canal, and I caught a couple fish just trolling behind me, which was amazing. So fun. But later on in the day, I was out with my wife and my daughter. They were in their own kayaks, and I was trolling still. Like, I just had a lure behind me as I was paddling, and it just got hammered. Like, the rod bent in half, my kayak like totally steered sideways, and I was like, what the heck? And it just felt really heavy, and I felt a few head shakes, and then it would just like stop, and I tried to pull up this fish and it just wasn't going anywhere, and I was like, oh my gosh, this thing's huge and I'm not putting it in my kayak. Like, that would be stupid. So I ended up getting to shore, but I had shoes and pants on because it was still cold in the morning. So very stupid. But anyway, I got to shore. My pants are soaked. I get this thing up on shore, and it's this huge pike. I don't know. I didn't have a scale. I didn't have a tape, but it was like massive, like from my shoulder to past my knees. And it was like heavy. Like, this thing was huge. I don't know how to put a picture on stream here, but man, it was a good time. It was awesome. I was freaking out. Super fun. And I never thought that would work, because I was just like pulling this bait behind me, and it totally worked. It was awesome. Oh, how do I do this? I only have a few of these out. You're probably like, okay, you say you don't do that. I just have this as my task, so I just have 5 of them out, but I don't know how to do this because, oh yeah, there we go. I just happen to have an extra one of those. I don't know. Sweet. Back to it. It was funny, somebody posted in a comment, I think a couple of videos ago, and said that I should make a video of me like fishing or whatever and boating, which would be awesome. I don't have any equipment whatsoever to do that, so it would be horrible, but yeah, I love it. So fun. I'd love to hear about your guys' like getaway spots. Like, I think sometimes it's easy to just get caught up in the busyness of life, and there's so much to do, and we go to work and we come home and we, play games or watch TV or whatever, and it's kind of missing something, you know what I mean? And sometimes we use games either for fun, or some of us maybe as an unhealthy escape, potentially, not calling you out. And, some of us go on vacation once or twice a year, or some of us have a certain place that's kind of an escape for us, whether it's the lake house for me, or, you going camping, or you going hiking, or, maybe you have other extracurriculars that you do that you enjoy. I don't know, but I love to hear it. It'd be interesting to hear what other people do for their rest time, or their getaway, or their space away from the normalcy of life. Let's go. I know this video is probably not super informative, but I'm really enjoying playing with max energy and just hanging out, so come on. Nah, nothing. I was hoping. Yeah, I think with this event especially, it makes way more sense for me to be crafting at the same time and discounting, because if I am crafting a couple legendaries during the day, then obviously that's going to be much more profitable, but this is just really fun for now. I'm enjoying it. Nice. Well, guys, I think that'll be it for today. I'm planning on recording a couple of guides for this week and potentially some more gameplay, and we'll see how it goes. But as always, if you have requests or thoughts or anything like that, questions for me, please feel free to reach out. And by the way, when I was recording like the day before I left for the weekend and finally got max energy and that sort of thing, I said, oh, we're at 98 subscribers. This is awesome. Thank you guys so much. Whatever. Excited to see the 100 mark. And on Saturday, I think I got email from YouTube that said, congratulations on hitting 100 or whatever. And I just like kind of snickered to myself. I think we're at like 130 now or something, but I just thought that it was funny that I got this little congratulations email and stuff. And it's just fun. I'm enjoying it. And I hope you guys are too, learning something. And anyway, have a great week, guys. Good hanging out. Talk to you soon.